The Charlie Kirk Show, where truth lives.
Go to yrefy.com. That is yrefy.com. Check it out right now at yrefy.com. Yrefy is amazing, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's not a debt settlement company, and they work with each borrower, individually tailoring each need to specific situations. Can you imagine being debt-free and not living under this burden anymore? Go to yrefy.com. That is yrefy.com. Yrefy can get them released from their loan, and you can give mom or dad a break. If you have private student loan debt, you've got to check out Yrefy. Go to yrefy.com. You can read the testimonials from other people who have been where you are and how they've escaped. You can see what their monthly payments were versus what they are now. Go to yrefy.com. Bad credit is accepted, and if you have a co-borrower, Yrefy can get them released from the loan. Go to yrefy.com. That is yrefy.com. When the payment on your distressed or defaulted private student loan is so big that you can't ever get ahead in your finances, Yrefy is surely your best option. Go to yrefy.com. That is yrefy.com. They provide you with a custom loan payment based on your ability to pay. Email us, as always, freedom@charliekirk.com. Subscribe to the Charlie Kirk Show podcast page. Take out the Charlie Kirk Show podcast and type in Charlie Kirk Show. We're number 10 right now in Apple News. Pastor Jack continues in a second. Welcome back, everybody. Email us, as always, freedom@charliekirk.com. Pastor Hibbs is with us here at the Bitcoin.com studio. I do want to get to an Israel question here, but first, I want to play. This is Celeste Rodriguez. She is defending the bill, which, by the way, it has passed the assembly floor, legalizing kidnapping in the state of California. Play cut 429.
I rise today to present AB 495, the Family Preparedness Plan Act, a comprehensive and compassionate measure designed to prevent unnecessary family separation in our state. We know that due to current federal immigration enforcement actions, many families are living in fear. Parents are afraid that they may not be able to make it to pick up their children from school or childcare. Children worry that one day their family might simply be gone. No child should have to live with that uncertainty. It is critical that our communities have the information and tools to ensure our children are cared for by a trusted adult until they can be reunited with their families. AB 495 is about ensuring caregiving continuity so that children do not experience.
I mean, if you were trying to do the bidding for a kidnapping arm of the cartels, this is the bill that you would write, Jack Hibbs.
Charlie, exactly 100%. And by the way, in perfect California legislative terms, she lies perfectly well. It sounds so compassionate. It's the Family Preparedness Bill. Well, it sounds like I should buy like something for an earthquake, right? It's exactly the opposite. It is exactly what you just said. This is an open door license for someone to invade the child's safe space in school and to confiscate them seriously. By the way, there is already in the state of California law, a Board of Education law, a section that already protects a child in such situations. There's no need for this law. It's absolutely redundant because we've got something to protect the child already in place. But this, Charlie, takes it and puts it into the hands of a stranger. And this woman is the author, and we're going to see to it that her political career will be plagued from this time on. We're going to have her own that bill. And if Newsom signs it, he's going to own it all the way to his presidential campaign to lead to his defeat.
Pastor Hibbs Pastor Jack Hibbs, I should say. Sorry, Pastor Jack. They sent me a fun note in the break. There's a lot going on with the Israel-Gaza situation. How should we as Christians, in your view this, think about it, Pastor Jack?
Yeah, the best thing, boy, I tell you what, Charlie, thank you for asking. I wish I could get you guys to just jump into my backpack and go with me to Israel and to Gaza and to show you what's actually going on. You'd be quite impressed. Here's the deal. Frankly, you can't watch U.S. media or European media. Try to get media out of Lebanon via either Sat 7 or MTV, that's Middle East TV. or some of the Israeli channels for this reason. You will see the IDF dropping food into Gaza. You will see medical care being given by the IDF to those that are being ravaged in Gaza. But you need to understand something, that we're following the narrative of Hamas and Hezbollah that are saying Israel and the IDF are starving these poor people and refusing medical care and treatment. Friends, I have to tell you, it's exactly the opposite. We have been watching, and I have wonderful contacts that's showing me video from the locations where they'll provide food and water, Charlie, and Hamas will come in and take it from the Gazans. And people need to know this. Please, please be wise, be discerning regarding the news that you ingest. And it's bigger than a 15-second clip. I assure you, the world is watching Israel with a critical spirit, and I get that. That's okay. But the result is, the actions are, you are going to be surprised, because Israel is actually bringing aid while at the same time trying to get the bad guys that are creating this very, very ugly and hostile environment. Bottom line, Charlie, there's a lot of Gazans. They don't want to be controlled anymore by Hamas. But the poor things don't have the voice to say, we want out of this. And it's a tragic situation. But I do hope and pray that it gets done, it gets cleaned up shortly, because quicker, more lives are going to be spared.
And I agree. And Jack, saying poor things is right. There are a lot of 8, 9, and 10-year-olds that are being basically held hostage by Hamas, and they're made in the image of God. And we shouldn't forget them. And every human being is. Pastor Jack, Pastor Jack Hibbs, we're out of time. From Calvary Chapel, Chino Hills.
Love you, Charlie.
You're the greatest. Thank you, Jack, so much.
Thank you, brother.
Email us freedom@charliekirk.com and subscribe to our podcast. We're going to talk more about California in the next hour with a U.S. attorney. I think he's current or slated. We'll be speaking there. But in closing here, we should kind of summarize. We talked about the marijuana issue. We're getting tons of emails. I'm reading them. We got 700 emails in just the last couple of minutes. So email me freedom@charliekirk.com. Your opinion, your thoughts on the marijuana issue specifically and more broadly. Want to hear, learn, and listen from you. Second hour coming up.